To take a step back and think about what message is that sending to kids.
That was Britt LaFaso reporting there. Now, civil rights attorneys are also asking a federal judge to block state officials from moving the teens to Angola. A complaint was filed Friday in the U.S. District Court. In Evangeline Parish, a number of officers working inside the jail is causing some concern. Sheriff Charles Guillory is looking for correctional officers. He tells News 10 he's interviewing at least twice a week to help alleviate the staff shortage there. He says he's stepping up training for the officers. They will now attend one-week training versus on-the-job training. The lack of correctional officers isn't just affecting everyday jail operations, we're told. Sheriff Guillory says his budget is taking a hit as well.
Hiring correctional officers is an ongoing process. It's like a revolving door, and it's very important that you get good people.
Yeah, Sheriff Guillory assures residents, patrolmen, and officers will continue to patrol the streets, respond to calls, and also make those arrests. In St. Landry Parish, a couple has been arrested for exploiting an elderly patient for $30,000. Amanda Briscoe was employed as a caretaker for the victim of 5 years due to his disabilities. Briscoe, along with her boyfriend, Brian Vadrine, had the victim's credit card programmed into her cell phone for purchases made between July of 2020 and February of this year, totaling $30,000. Briscoe and Vadrine were transported to St. Landry Parish Jail and charged with exploitation of the infirmed. Sheriff Bobby Guidro says similar cases have been seen many times and provide tips on how to avoid this happening to other families with elderly loved ones.
First thing is the checkbooks and credit cards need to be in a safe place. And the family members of the person being taken care of need to realize that it's just so easy for a caretaker to abuse that.
So, Acadiana, guess what? There is immediate relief for people dealing with high utility bills as the Kaplan City Council voted to extend utility services and suspend late fees. News 10's Rodrika Taylor spoke to the mayor of Kaplan about the proposal.
Many people in the community expressed their struggles with high utility bills in Kaplan. Mayor Mike Clazel offers a solution to reduce the stress.
We've moved our due date from the 15th of every month to the 25th. We've moved our cutoff date from the 21st of every month until the last day of the month.
The mayor says they will also waive late and reconnection fees as well as delay their 3% increase on water and sewer.
We're really fortunate. We're in a good situation here. We're physically responsible in Kaplan, and it doesn't hurt us to waive those fees.
Swanzetta Julian, who lives in Kaplan, says she knows the impact of having to deal with high utility prices.
One time my utilities was $5.50, the next month it was like $6.15, the next month it was like $6.75. Like after the third month I couldn't pay it. I had to go and apply for utility assistance.
The mayor says he wants the community to know the city does not benefit from the rising costs, but understands the hardship it creates for them.
Every increase that we have seen over the past several months goes strictly to the generating costs of the electricity, and that goes directly to our energy supplier.
Julian says she is grateful there is some relief available.
I think that as citizens of Kaplan, we really appreciate that. And hopefully, there'll come a day that they don't be so expensive.
The mayor says the council has agreed to extend fee waivers until December. In Kaplan, Rodrika Taylor, KLFY, News 10.
Meanwhile, the 5-day Dowcombe Shrimp Festival is filled with lots of fun, music, and food, all to highlight the importance of the shrimping industry right here in South Louisiana. News 10's Trevor Sonye spoke with one shrimper who lays down his concerns about the downturn in the local industry.
The sound of seagulls, the crashing of waves, this is life as a shrimper on the open waters.
Well, it's just a heritage. It's the freedom. It's the beauty.
Thomas Olander knows this industry and these waters better than anyone.
I've been commercially fishing since 1978, so it's a little over 40 years I've been doing this.
He says it's in his blood.
I am a third generation. My dad did it, my grandpa did it.
Olander says it hasn't been an easy road.
Hurricanes has been a big issue for us. The BP oil spill was a real big issue for us here.
He has seen a lot of change in the industry over the past 40 years. The main difference, less boats. In 2000, more than 20,000 commercial fishermen could be found on these waters. That number has dwindled.
And here in 2022, we're down to 4,000 commercial fishermen.
In addition to environmental hardships, Olander says economic and legislative roadblocks are hurting the industry.
We're being overregulated. We're paying way too much for fuel, and we're getting the absolute worst price in my whole career of doing this.
The cause?
Imported shrimp. Imported shrimp are coming in here way more than what we can consume.
As imported shrimp flood the market, domestic shrimpers are getting a smaller share and getting squeezed out.
There's anywhere from 6 to 300 million pounds of shrimp that's surplus on the market before the first domestic shrimp can even hit the market. With that being the problem, with that being there's no place for our domestic shrimp to really go to get on the market where we can get paid a fair price for our product.
Olander says action needs to be taken to protect the local shrimp industry.
If they don't change what they have right now, we're going to lose this industry.
He says lawmakers need to start by slowing down the flood of imported shrimp and prioritize local shrimpers.
If they could tailor it back about 25%, just cut back imports 25%, we'd be in good shape.
He has been on the front lines in trying to save this industry.
We have been trying to get subsidized for our fuel. That's failed by the wayside. We've tried to get subsidized for our product.
He's not giving up.
Straight local seafood.
It's what we do best.
Vermilion Bay area, it's no better tasting shrimp.
And it's worth protecting for this generation and the next.
To think about all my good friends in Acadiana to not have the opportunity to put this product on their kitchen table, it takes away from your heart.
Go, Trevor. All right, Saturday, the fun kicks off today at 9 a.m. with the shrimp cook-off at 11 a.m. All concessions and rides, we're told, will open up to you. There will be music all day long with artists like Dustin Sonier and The Wanted and many more. Sunday, we got a fisherman's mass and blessings of the fleet. That's set for 9 a.m. Followed by the opening of concessions in the street fair at 11. There, of course, will be more live music, and the fun sadly comes to an end at 4 p.m. All right, let's check in with Trevor Sonier over in the Weather Center. And me, oh my, you were out there right in the middle of it, huh?
Yeah, he was very knowledgeable and told me a lot of things that I really didn't know about the shrimping market, and it was definitely a fun and eye-opening experience.
Yeah, like they say, there's nothing like local.
Exactly, and locally, temperatures will be in the 70s for this morning. 76 in Lafayette, 77 in New Iberia, 73 in Opelousas. We saw the storms yesterday, and it looks like we'll see another active weather day for today. Notice storms are already firing up across the area, and when storms are firing up this early in the morning, it typically means things will get even more active during the afternoon. But you can see Franklin, New Iberia, just to the west of there, moving into the southern portions of Lafayette Parish, and then just to the north of Kaplan. These storms are working from southwest to northeast across the region. Pretty isolated in nature for now, about 25–30% coverage, but we'll see more numerous coverage later on this afternoon. We'll show that in just a bit. And then we have potential Tropical Cyclone 4 that's spinning across the southwestern Gulf and the Bay of Campeche. The National Hurricane Center, is saying that the closed circulation is still very wide, and it's not closed in all directions, so it's still not a tropical system yet, but I think it could become a tropical system here through the next, I'd say about 8 to 12 hours before it makes landfall somewhere across northern Mexico through the next 24 hours or so. So temperatures rising through the 80s, getting into the mid to upper 80s later on this afternoon. Future Track shows numerous storms for today, 60% coverage, very similar to what we saw yesterday. We may see some sunshine mixing in at times, and then for tomorrow, definitely another day of scattered storms and maybe more numerous storms for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Here's why. Here's the situation. We have a cold front that's situated to our north, and then we have this trough that's moving in. So we have strong southwesterly flow aloft, and that's bringing in the moisture. So we have our little disturbance down to the south, potentially Danielle, maybe just a tropical low, but it will make landfall across Mexico as we go through the next 12 to 24 hours. And all of this moisture will be ripped off of the system and moved through the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere. And look how deep this tropical moisture is over the area through tomorrow, through Monday and Tuesday. And as this slow-moving front comes in, it localizes the storms right overhead, and you just do not see much change. The deep tropical moisture remains overhead until about Wednesday or Thursday. This front may try to ooze to the south here very slowly, but until then, the very active weather pattern will continue locally here through tomorrow. A model definitely showing some areas of 2 to 4 inches of rain. 5 inches could certainly be possible. These storms will be dumping 2 to 3 inches of rain per hour. Here's a European model. This is longer out in time, and this is through next Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And notice it's showing a wide swath of anywhere from 4 to 8 inches, mainly to our north and west. But remember, whatever falls here, this is called the Red River Delta. So that comes down the Red River and then eventually feeds into the Mississippi, and all of the water has to go somewhere. It's eventually heading for the Gulf of Mexico. So anything that falls to our north, these rivers will begin to swell through the next week or two. Upper pattern, you can see that trough that's moving in, and it just sort of sits over the area through tomorrow, through Monday and Tuesday. The trough is right in here. Atmospheric lift remains high through Wednesday and Thursday, so that's why we have to keep the storms in the forecast, and that's why the active weather pattern will continue. Now, across the tropics, we have our potential tropical cyclone. Again, the National Hurricane Center is thinking that the low pressure does not have a closed circulation yet, so it's not quite a tropical system, but with this convection helping it, it could become a tropical system here within the next few hours. If it does, its name will be Danielle, but notice it will be making landfall across northeastern Mexico near the Rio Grande Valley through the next 24 hours or so, and thereafter it will be quickly dissipating. So 89 your high today, 60% chance for storms. 7-day forecast shows more numerous storms through the next few days, 60% on Sunday, 70% Monday and Tuesday, and storm chances remaining high pretty much through much of next week.
All right, I came back from vacation just in time for the weather, right?
Yeah, definitely will be stormy.